Howdy and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elisa Lynn. Cool. So originally when I started writing this song, it was going to be about my time in quarantine so far. We are not as accessible to each other in person, but I also think that we should really take this time to see what a blessing technology can be when we use it in the right ways, which we rarely ever do, but we can always learn. However, with recent news and where we focused our attention now on the indecencies that we have done to each other and the ingrained injustice, I had never made myself aware to the stories that are literally all around us every single day. The fears that my neighbors have stepping outside of their house. The fears that my friends at school had to face every single day, and it was a fight that I didn't even know they were still fighting. And to say that I, in most cases, did not see racism occurring does not mean it's not there. And I think that's the point that we really just need to get across, is the idea that with the mental health stigma, we never know what someone's fighting. It's the same thing here, quite honestly. You have no idea what is going through the head of the person standing in front of you. You looking at me, you have no idea what I'm really thinking right now. And that idea, I think, is something that scares us, because we don't like being out of control, and yet all that this time in our lives has done is remind us that we don't have control, and it's not for us to have. Anyways, I started writing music because there were things I didn't know how to say without hiding it behind a guitar. So that's all that is being asked of us right now, is just sit down and listen, because this is their time to speak up, and I think it's been long enough. Enjoy. Here we are, 6 feet apart, and still a world away, falling down the rabbit hole, afraid that everything will change. It's not what we want, we don't know what we need. We're figuring it out through our screens. With the smoke and the mirrors of chaos locked outside, we're forced to face the truth that we're really colorblind. Maybe, just maybe, we aren't as united as we seem, stuck in the states that leave us unclean. We can't change the past, but history will tell itself again if we don't listen. Listen to why they're afraid to take a step outside. Doing our part to keep the world spinning out of control, fighting for a losing team. We know what we want, and yet all we can see is a growing list of names upon our screens. Too often we climb in bed with complacency, ignoring every sign, begging for some decency, thinking if it's out of sight, it must be out of mind. You run ahead, leaving the rest behind, but they will thrive. We can't change the past, but history will tell itself again if we don't listen. Listen to why they're afraid to take a step outside. Living soundly is a privilege. Raising a child takes a village. Don't hold the village down when they were going to thrive. If we all matter, then why do you only notice when we're stuck inside with our screens blacked out? If we matter, then why do you only notice when we're stuck inside with our screens blacked out? Are you listening now? Are you listening?